Welcome back. Today is Saturday, December the 15th. It is about 6:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm waiting on Keith and Parker to come home. They went to the movies this afternoon. I want them to have a sense of normalcy in their life, and they loved going to the movies. So they went to go see the new Spider-Man movie, and they are bringing home pizza, which is a treat per my friend Nelda. She gave us some money to order pizza. So I've been kind of hungry for pizza, so I'm looking forward to having a piece. And let's see, it's been a long day. I slept about an hour last night and woke up. I went to bed not feeling well. I took a Zofran, laid down, slept about an hour, woke up wide awake, got up, sat in my recliner, watched television, and I progressively just felt worse and worse and worse until I finally threw up. I know that's gross, but it is my journey. I threw up. I felt a whole lot better. I still felt bad, but I felt better. But another good thing, from about 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock this morning, I peed 3 times. So that's a kind of a victory for me. It's probably more than I peed all day long. So I stayed up, watched television, went to dialysis this morning, and I was not feeling very well. So they gave me Phenergan there, and that stuff knocks me out. I am a lightweight. I slept for 3 hours of the 4. I woke up and they were messing with the machine, and I was clotting really bad, which I clot every time they do dialysis. So I'm trying to get good light. It's not unusual for me. They do give me heparin in the blood to help thin it. So they're just going to have to mess around with it and figure out what I need. He went ahead and shut me off at 3 hours and 15 minutes. He said 45 minutes of it not getting done is not going to hurt anything. So we got done with that and we left. I was kind of in la la land at that point, and Keith stopped and got me a diet cherry slush from Sonic. That is my new favorite thing in the world to drink or eat. I don't have a taste for anything. I've said that before. It's like almost like a metallic flavor and taste in my mouth, and that's from my kidneys. So everything tastes off to me. Nothing has like full flavor. Like the cherry slush, I can taste it. It's not real sweet, but I can taste it somewhat. It's the only thing I've found that really gives me a taste. It's hard to explain, but anyhow, so I had that, came home, ate an egg, went and laid down, slept for a few hours, or a couple hours, I guess. A couple hours. Keith got up. I got up. Keith got up, made me some soup. I ate, went back to sleep, and they went to the movies. And then I slept a couple more hours, and I got up and got sick again. But I felt better. Still feel bad, but I always feel better after I get sick. And so called a girlfriend, talked to her for a little while, and just caught up with her. Hadn't talked to her in a few days, and now I'm getting ready to just relax. They're on their way home with dinner, and we are going to eat and watch a movie. I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. I've decided, since I have all this time in the world, that I am going to start watching movies. And last night I watched The Big Lebowski. It was hilarious. I should have known because I like the Coen brothers. But anyhow, we're going to watch something I've never watched tonight. And then when Danae gets to feeling better, she's going to come over here and watch The Sandlot with me. And we've decided that we're going to do cheesy movie reviews for my YouTube channel. So I'll be watching for those in the future. And that'll help me pass time. And also, I think that's about it. I am going to take a half an Ativan tonight. See how that goes, see how I sleep. I'd like to get a good night's sleep in my bed, sleep like a normal person. But that's about it. I did want to share the story of how I came across the name Betty Badass. So when I first started working where I work, and I've been there for about 3.5 years, I worked downstairs in a communal office. And I've recently, in the last probably 6 months, I moved upstairs to my own office again, which is nice. But I miss my friends downstairs. But I get a lot more done when I'm by myself. But anyhow, I was down there and I was trying to deal with Comcast because our phone and internet service was out at work. So I called from my cell phone, and my cell phone's connected to my personal home Comcast account. And he kept telling me your phone service or your internet is not out at work at home. And I said, I understand that. I'm not calling about home. I'm calling about work. After about 20 minutes of going around and around with this moron, I got mad and I called him a very, very ugly name. I called him something idiot and hung up on him. And that was probably the very first time that they ever heard me cuss. And the girl that works next to me, who's now my friend, Angela, her eyes probably got as big as saucers. And she's like, well, damn, Betty Badass. And so now that became my nickname. Anytime I got mad, they'd say, oh, better watch out, here comes Betty. And so I decided to adopt that as my hashtag, as Betty Badass, because I'm going to beat this and I'm strong. And so I've decided that's what it is. So if you follow me on Facebook at all or on Instagram, and I don't really do a whole lot of tweeting, but I need to start twittering a little more. You'll see that hashtag Betty Badass. And so that's how it came to be. Oh, and one last thing before I shut this off, I know I'm rambling, is yesterday I did get some kind of good news, something uplifting, I suppose. I was talking to my chemo nurse, and she said her dad has a disease similar to mine. It's not the same. I have Wegener's vasculitis, or GPA vasculitis, it's called. And but it's what he has is very, very close to what I have. Anyway, she said that he is now walking 2 to 3 miles a day. He's feeling pretty normal. He's feeling like he's ready to go back to work, but he can't. He's still got chemo to do, and he's still on dialysis, which they're getting ready to move his port calf to the arm for the more permanent dialysis. But it gave me hope that, I will get better and my strength will come back. That's been the hardest, is not having any strength. I mean, to get up to go to the bathroom takes it out of me, or to get up to fix toast takes it out of me. It's little things that you take for granted, But anyhow, so that was good news for me. And I look forward to looking back on these videos, in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now, and seeing myself and seeing where I've come from, because I don't feel like me. I don't feel like me. My face is swollen. I don't feel like I look normal. I just, it'll be nice to know that, I've risen above it and I've beat it, because, you know what, I'm Betty Badass. So I hope you guys had a great day. And remember, not every day is good, but there's always something good in every day. And I will see you next time.